No. You're good. You're good. TC5, TC0. TC0, how do you do? TC5, TC0, you can stand down.
10-4, around effective public.
Copy that, and I'll be out with TC0.
Fucking stand in the shade. See, we got another call, man. Yeah, I know. That's why I butt in. I just thought when I got here, maybe you have more sense.
I don't want to be weird ducking down.
No, I know how it is, but this is well, when I first got here, you were more worried about what kind of guy you are.
You wouldn't happen to have any water, would you?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get them all?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you think he's DUI or can I give him more?
Oh, no, apparently they don't even drink. She says that he hit the curb because she started punching him because of the trouble they're in.
So the relationship's going well.
Yeah, he can drink.
All right, then I'll...
She was getting a little worked up that I was saying. No, it's okay, thank you.
You sure? Okay. It's not ice cold, but it's good.
So it's more disagreement than I just wanted to
What was the disagreement about?
It was, I wouldn't even call it disagreement. It was just that I'm very
We worried...
Says that she can only drink water.
Okay. We worried about her story? Like, should I talk to her alone?
No, you can talk to her. She seems like a really sweet girl, 22 or something. Has a lot of anxiety, and from what she's claiming, she's the full-on aggressor here.
And that's kind of what he was saying. All right.
I'd love to go talk to the independent witnesses, and maybe that's what I'll go do.
Go for it.
Yeah, there's a couple more. Here's this back, because you might need that for someone else.
That'll work. How's it going?
I am Gabby.
Nice to meet you. So you're kind of having a rough day, it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, it had 2 beautiful days here in the park, but you got canceled the Devil's Garden.
Oh, excellent.
Campground.
It's a beautiful campground, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been on the road?
5 months now.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
There are very few people I'd want to be in a car with for that long.
Yeah, we're all the way from New York.
Okay.
It's been a long drive.
And did I hear correctly, he's your boyfriend?
Fiance.
Fiance, okay, okay. How you doing? It's okay if you're not okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, deep breaths are good. Getting that oxygen to your brain is really good. Okay. So can you tell me what led up to it?
Well, I was just working all morning on my computer, and I had a lot of anxiety because I'm trying to launch a website and stuff.
Yeah.
It was stressful, but I don't know. It's also stressful because, like, you know, I don't know. I just like, didn't think I could do it, and then like kind of down.
Yeah.
I just wanted to straighten up the back of the van, like before we came here because we were out of water.
Yeah.
We come to refill our water at the station over there, and I was just apologizing. But I guess I was saying it in a very rude tone, but I was saying I'm sorry that I'm so mean. And it sounds silly because I was probably saying it really mean, and I think that instigated the fight. So it was my fault, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and people don't always take things exactly how we mean them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't always come out the way that we want it to. And that's okay. That's okay.
So, he told me to get out of the car, and then he knocked me out, and he told me to take a breather for a minute, and I was like, no, I was just like, please just let me keep
Did that
doing
kind of
it.
amp you up a little bit more, maybe?
Yeah.
I know that wouldn't make me calm down.
I was like, please just let me keep doing what I'm doing, even though I'm angry doing it. I'm not supposed to do it. And then he walked away with the keys, and I had all my stuff in the car.
And was this in town?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just having it around. I was just like, alright, forget it, let's just go get water, like, I'm sorry. And, but we started driving, he was still fighting a little bit, so I distracted him a little while we were driving.
What was that?
So I distracted him while we were driving, and, he hit the curb a little bit, and that's
Oh, okay. So you look a little more calm right now. That's good.
No, okay. Can I get your first name?
Yeah, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, how do you spell that?
G-A-B-R-I-E-L-L-E.
And your last name?
Petito. P-E-T.
B-E-T?
P as in Peter.
P.
And E-T-I-T-O.
I-T-O. What's your date of birth? And you guys both live in Florida, right? Or that's where you guys come
My
from?
license is Florida right now, but I'm from Florida.
So that's where you have it out of currently?
And you guys started traveling in New York?
Yeah, all my family's in New York and family's in Florida.
Oh, okay. Where'd you guys meet?
New York. We went to the same school. We're all from
Okay.
his family and everything.
Yeah.
But they just moved down south.
Is this usually how the arguments go? I mean, has this happened before?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Okay.
Not like, not crazy like this.
Okay.
I
So this
think it
is
also
abnormal. This doesn't happen a lot.
This is abnormal. Okay. I think it's just because we're really dehydrated. We haven't drank water all day.
Yeah, you gotta drink that water. Yeah, we're just trying to paint a picture to get all the pieces together to make sure you're good.
Yeah.
To make sure you're both good. Yeah.
Usually everything's okay. I think it's just dehydration and frustration.
Yeah. And so you said that you guys were it got heated, he locked you out of the car, but then you got back in the car and
He
then
locked me out of the car just like he went for a walk too and was like
okay, so you were both out of the car.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like, just take a breather outside, I'm gonna walk over here, and I was like, no, please let me in.
Okay. And how did you distract him while you were driving? You said that he kind of swerved and hit the curb. You said that you were distracting him.
Oh yeah, I was yelling and I like touched him in the shoulder a little bit, like just like lightly, kind of like
Okay.
like forgetting
Okay.
to pull over because I was trying to go get water.
Do you think it's safe to hit somebody while they're driving?
No. But I wasn't trying to do it hard, but but then he looked at me, so
Okay, that's when he okay.
turned his whole body, like it was an accident.
Okay.
But
He's got some other scratches, looks like, on his face. Did you hit him on the arm? Did you hit him on the side of his head?
I don't know what the scratches on her face are from. I hit him just like I can't even hit him that hard. Like he's really a lot stronger than me. I don't know how I could even hurt him, but I just hit him like slightly, like I guess in the chest, and I slapped him across the face, but like open. Like normal slash.
Okay.
So I don't know if maybe my rings hurt him, but
Okay.
I mean, he was looking at me, so the other side of the street.
Within his right side, if he was driving? Or did he look at you and then...
No, he was looking at me, so it would have been your left, his left. I don't know which side. But I don't know. He's always taken, though. He's a very avid taker, so climbing trees, he's always kind of...
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. Did he strike you at any time? Did he ever get physical, or do you think it was all on your side?
No, he did a little bit, just to get back. Not to hurt me, though, to stop me, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't keep it. It makes me feel really bad saying it, but I know I am.
Well, it's some self-reflection.
Yeah.
It's some thinking about our actions going on. That's okay. We can always be better, right? We can always think about why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. And so you said you haven't had a lot of water to drink today? That can affect everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been up since like 6 staring into a computer screen. not
Yeah.
drinking anymore.
Yeah, that's a lot. You are just a fancy house plant
Yeah.
with emotions. You need to make sure you're drinking. Yeah. Okay. Have you guys been camping in the transit van too?
It's been great. We've been staying at a lot of the Bureau of Land Management.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I have like the dirt on my phone, so it tells you all the places
Okay.
you can like park
Nice.
overnight, which is nice. And so we've been following that and reserving a bunch of campgrounds on the national park.
Nice. And how much longer is the trip? When were you headed back?
Actually, I didn't have a plan at all.
Okay.
Our plan was to, we're gonna go to Yellowstone and Glacier and then make our way to Washington.
Nice.
And then we were gonna go to Portland, and that's where I kind of ended our plan. We were gonna start. Ever heard of wolfing?
Of what?
Wolfing?
Mm-mm.
It's worldwide opportunities on organic farms.
Oh, very
So
nice.
it's like it's like having a big.
Can I come too? That sounds amazing.
It is really cool. And some of them are like in beautiful farms, like out in California, and you get to pick like their vegetables and stuff that they sell to all the organic
Nice.
markets around their town. So it's really interesting to see how that works. I'm not excited for that.
So you used to live in New York. Your license is out of Florida, but you're moving to Portland. Like you were going to end this trip and then live there? You weren't going back to New York?
Not to live there. Not like to say change my license or not to have any permanent address.
Okay, just to try it out for a little bit?
Yeah. Just to travel.
Nice. Not many people get that opportunity to just pick up and go.
Yeah, I've been trying really hard to start like a travel blog.
Take a deep breath. Yeah. I know. You can still do that. You can still do that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, have some more water. It's good for you. What's making you emotional right now? What are you thinking about?
I've just been working so hard for like the past probably months building it, and I don't know. I only have I gave myself 3 more days that I say I can go on publicly.
Yeah.
And it just makes me really upset that I don't know, I sat for quite a few hours, probably 5 hours at the coffee shop down there.
Yeah.
Working really hard, and everything, she just said sarcastic comments oh, it took you 5 hours to write. I wrote 5 paragraphs. It's a lot. And she has no idea how to use the computer, so he doesn't even know what I'm doing.
It sounds like you guys might just need to work on your communication.
Yeah.
Have you told him how you feel? Have you told him how it affects you when he makes these sarcastic comments?
Yeah, and he just was well, you took that long to do it. I'm sorry, I don't think it's funny like that.
Yeah.
I'm well, it's okay that we can take 5 hours for a hike, but we can't just take 5 hours to write about it.
And if it's important to you,
I've just been trying to get him more involved in, I don't want to say the world, because it's not like the internet is the world.
Well, but that's a doorway into it. That's the way a lot of people use it.
He's an amazing artist, and I in control of Instagram. I pretend to be him on Instagram. He can't even post a photo. The world needs to see this, right? You do amazing stuff. And so I always encourage him, and he's I just want to not have phones and be in the market. I'm that's great. That's a great lifestyle to live, but you got to tell people that you want to live that way. It's hard because I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
On the computer,
you want to post about it. You want to, like you said, you want to write about it. Yeah.
Not for anything, but just to, I don't know, as a way of work. I want to have a travel blog. So many people are traveling. want to travel, or so many people are stuck home and they read these blogs because they can't get out there. So I think it's really important to share. And
yeah, it sounds like you guys just need to talk about it, because it's causing stress that you're kind of butting heads on it. He doesn't think it's worthwhile. You think it really is. And it's okay to have differing opinions, but when it comes to blows, when it comes to even just playful, even just, oh, I didn't mean to hurt him, like you were saying, it's got to be better than this, you know? It's got to be better than this. Where were you guys going to head to after this?
I was going to try to get a time lapse at the arch tonight of her, actually. So
very nice.
We were going to fill our water and go right there.
You've got some time before it goes down. You're not. I wouldn't be worried about that right now.
That was my only plan for the day. Otherwise, I was just working on my computer literally all day. That was my plan. We needed a water break.
Have you guys been up to Delicate before?
No, never.
Okay.
Yesterday was our first time.
Yeah, we like to call it the license plate arch, because it's what you find on a lot of the Utah license plates. And we find that when a lot of people come to visit, when they say, "Where's the arch?" that's the arch they're talking about.
Yeah.
We have over 2,000 of them, but that is the one that everyone comes to see. Do you have footwear that's not flip-flops? Like maybe better arch support, or?
Yeah, why?
Because it's a trail that you're hiking straight up the slick rock. Those are gonna not bode too well for you.
Oh no, yeah, I have hiking boots for you.
Okay.
I wore up there, and he actually was barefoot. He's a barefoot.
Oh, nice. I could not do that. No, thank you. Especially with how hot the rock is. I wouldn't even want to try it.
I don't know. Do you know what the Appalachian Trail is?
I do. Yeah, I haven't been on it, but I do.
He hikes the whole thing. But
do you get a sticker for that? I mean, that's awesome.
I know, they should send them a...
put your name on a plaque or something, because so very few people have done that.
Maybe not the entire stretch, but at least 95% of it he's done barefoot. And I did it in my sneakers.
That's pretty cool.
It was really, really nice when we went up to the arch. We went at probably 7 a.m. So, and it was Monday.
Okay. I was gonna say, you said you'd never been there.
The other day, yeah. It was. I don't know what day it is today. I've lost track of time. We were camping in the park, so so we went Monday morning at 7 a.m. to see the arch, and there wasn't a lot of people up there. I was really surprised. There was there's a short line to wait and take your picture.
It's nice when people are actually waiting in line.
Yeah. I found that. I was like, wow, that was really respectful of everyone getting their photo.
Yeah.
And so someone kindly took our photo, and then we went. I don't know, you know how that back of the arch it slopes down.
Yeah.
You can't really get on that side. There was since we're such avid hikers. And I thought it was safe still, because it was still a bare rock, and I thought you're still able to go there. And I found this little really narrow path that I shimmied myself along, and there's a big flat rock directly where the arch is. And then the big flat rock is sticking out of. I call it a cliff because it was so steep down the side.
I would say that, yeah.
But it was such a nice flat deep spot to sit on, and it was perfect in the center of the arch, just looking up, and it was at the right angle, so you could only sometimes see people's hands sticking up when they were taking their photo. And that was really nice. We sat there for 2 hours. People were like, "How did you get over there?" Can I come? And the guy tried to come our way.
There's some treacherous terrain out there. There is.
He got stuck. We had to climb Spider-Man up the rock and help him back out to his wife, and she was laughing hysterical, giving us a big thumbs up.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But yeah, it was really funny that people were shouting at us how did you do that? Because it was so nice to enjoy.
Everyone's got to get that picture, right?
Yeah.
They want to be able to recreate it. But yeah, definitely drink your water, especially on that hike. That's gonna drain you real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then it's not an enjoyable hike for anybody. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it that way. So you said he doesn't like to post things, but you're the one that's posting for him? Yeah.
I think that stresses him out too, is because like he feels like I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm working on so much, like, and he feels bad that I'm working on so much, so it stresses him out because he feels like, I think it stresses him out that he feels like I'm not enjoying it.
Oh, gotcha. And you enjoy it different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it my way, but I always say, I'm happy here. That's what I always tell him, I'm happy here, leave me. Whatever you want to do. That's usually how he goes for lots more hikes than I do. Because I like to sit back and...
Oh, okay, you want to enjoy it right there. He wants to keep on exploring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, depending on where we are.
How you feeling?
Sorry,
You have nothing to say sorry for. Hey,
You sweating to death yet?
I think we're good.
You good? I'm going to talk to you real quick, but I've been talking so much, I got to get some water. I'll be right back. Grab some water.
You good? Alright. Be right back with you.
Now this is the water.
Well,
Cold water.
that's what we give visitors.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you guys, when you grow up, and you're a full-grown man, this is what you'll drink from. Plus it's ice cold, so I'm going to drink from it. Sorry. You'll probably never be a full-grown man.
And then you do curls with it.
Then you can do your curls. So, look, I'm going to speak to you, and I'm looking at you not so much like a suspect, but also kind of a victim, in the sense that you're dealing with some struggles emotionally and mentally at your age. Probably they'll work themselves out as you get older. There's a lot of angst at your age, and I remember being your age too. And hopefully it works itself out. But the stuff you did today that contributed to this, you both contributed to this, is as a result of your inability to cope with the anxiety. So in a way, you're kind of a victim of this. I think you would have done better if you had the skills to do better. You don't learn skills until you learn skills. You don't have enough life experience yet to know how to navigate everything. And, like, I don't either, but I can navigate what happens. If I was in your shoes, I can handle it. I've been through it. But I've got a lot of life lessons to learn still, because my dad and my grandpa, they don't survive on that. Right? They can just survive on that. So in a way, I'm just letting you know that we sympathize with you. But based on what you've said, and based on what our witnesses said, based on what your fiance has mentioned, trying very hard not to have you in any trouble, he does have marks on him that witnesses say were caused by you slapping him. And that even you say you slapped him and were addressing him first. And I don't have anyone saying he actually punched you aggressively. It sounds like it was shoving in a manner that was probably more consistent with trying to prevent you from entering the van or to get space from you, not to assail you, if that makes sense. So, if the tables were turned and he was beating on you and you were shoving him, of course we're going to look at it like, oh, of course she's defending herself to get away from this guy. Well, we're kind of looking at the same way with him. So we have to treat both fair, even if he's a bigger male and you're a smaller female. The law doesn't say, hey, you can treat people different based on gender under the same as we can. Even if it makes no sense that you probably could not physically destroy this man the way that he could if he attacked you, we can't treat you different, okay? So all that long-windedness I'm giving you right now is leading up to the fact that if I put someone on proceeding, I have the right to give them a warning. I have something called officer discretion. But in the legislature in Utah, they have made a law that if we have a domestic assault, they don't trust the police to make good decisions. Because too many cops make bad decisions. So they say, we're not going to give you discretion. We're going to write a law that says if you have a domestic assault, whether it's male on female or female on male, whoever the primary aggressor is has to be charged. No choice. You don't get to give them a warning. Doesn't even matter if he's barely hurt at all and the guy doesn't want to press charges. Or the girl doesn't want to press charges. You don't have a choice. We literally have no choice. He does not want to press charges. He says you guys are a team. He says you're his fiance. He says he loves you. He says he doesn't want anything to happen. But we're saying then we don't have any choice in this. So we're going to have, we're trying to get local victims advocacy group called CCAVE to get him a hotel so that you can have fans. They won't give you the hotel because you're the one who's the primary aggressor. They're going to consider him the victim. They're going to get him a hotel. So he wants you so you don't have to go to jail. So the only thing we can do is take you to jail. Because suppose she doesn't have to go to jail, then I will accept CCAVE's help and give me a hotel and she can have a fan so she doesn't have to go to jail. She can go to ticket. When you get the ticket, it's going to give you a phone number to call, and they're going to give you a court date, and that court date will probably be online. No, it will be online. You have a smartphone? So I go to court. You're okay. Yeah. When COVID happened, they switched all the court from in person to online. So when I go to court now, I understand, but we don't have any, like, listen, if I had any discretion in this, I would separate you guys today and give you warnings to stop what you're doing. But I lawfully don't have discretion. I don't have any. There's two of them. And that's what you said when you said, and guess what, it all matches nicely. It's the primary aggressor, and the injuries he has are caused by your aggression. He doesn't feel hurt, he doesn't want to charges, nothing is possible about it. He's written into the law. Normally we take people to jail, but he's trying to work with you, have a fan. Tomorrow, you have anxiety? There's no, what is it? Okay, the very best thing I can do is call my supervisor and see if I'm missing something here.
I'll say that Eddie tried to get a party.
Okay, Gabby, try to calm down and I'm going to go call a supervisor, but I don't think there's much I can do, but let me see if the supervisor can help us out and make this happen. Okay, give me a minute, okay? You don't have to sit out in the hot sun unless you want.
No, I'm going to try and calm her down a little bit.
Okay.
So this is a good option. I know it's not optimal, but this is you not going to jail, Gabby.
I can't be alone in a place I don't know where I am. I know I'm Utah.
I know.
But
I mean, you could get a hotel. You could get another campground. Were you guys going to stay in the campground tonight? Okay. So was it the same campsite you stayed in last night?
No, I asked the ranger if we were allowed to park in a parking lot and like stay at the RC at night, and he said that was okay. I was gonna go get a time lapse.
As long as you're not sleeping in the car, so you do need another place to go after the time lapse.
You know, it takes like 4 hours to go, so I was gonna do it like all night and then get back in the car and leave my like camp
Okay.
there. But
because I know you wouldn't be right next to him, but it's that or you go to jail and then you're alone without him that way. And it's for tonight. It's to satisfy the courts to basically say that we've eliminated at least the aggression for now. We've given you guys some space, some time to calm down.
I just don't want to be separated at all. It was just a silly argument. We're just going to get washed.
A silly argument where it came to putting hands on each other and he's got marks. Silly arguments shouldn't involve hurting each other. I know you didn't, that wasn't the intention, but silly arguments shouldn't go that far.
Can I, is there any way to get my phone so I call my mom?
I can find out. Give me just a minute. I'm going to close this. Take a deep breath, okay? Be right back with you. She is. She likes her phone. Do you happen to know where it is? Without going for it, where is it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me if you don't mind me grabbing it.
I can grab it because it's in a spot.
Why don't I go with you? Where are we going in the car?
The front.
What front? Like you said, it was in something. Is it in a bag or?
It's right there. It is. Okay.
Oh, got it. Go for it.
I've been doing step by step with everybody
Yeah, no,
else.
that's fine.
Don't worry, I'm not diving for anything.
Okay. That's your phone?
That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
And then let me see your hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, and it looks like your dad's calling right now? All right, I'll give you some privacy. So she's got her cell phone. She's calling her parents just to feel better. She doesn't want to not be with him tonight.
There's
That's
no
what we
choice
said.
in the matter.
Yeah. So Pat sounds like it's calling a supervisor. At least that's what he said.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you could see me.
No, that's okay.
Is it possible that maybe if anyone has service, I just lost service.
We're probably not going to have any better
No.
service. Welcome to the
That's
park.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird. It just answered. It's, oh, now I'm on bar. Every time I answer the call, it's
You might be able to get out texting.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. But just to reiterate, Gabby, these might be your only two options. Either you go to jail, or we separate you for tonight, and you're in a much better place tomorrow to figure it out together. I'll give you some privacy. 220, go ahead.
I have a report from one of our counselors that
I copy. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
I copy direct. I'm on the 4 driver over. I'll find a spot to spin around and head that way.
I copy, thank you. No, she said that too, that she started just distracting him by hitting him, and that he probably looked at her, and that's why the mark is on the window side. But she said it was her fault that he swerved because she was distracting him by hitting him. But she said she didn't try to hurt him, it wasn't malicious, she thought that he wasn't listening to her.
So assault is an attempt with unlawful force or violence to a bodily injury to another. The code for bodily injury, the definition says, bodily injury is infliction of pain or physical impairment or illness. So you can go this now. I'm recording citing justice. Justice. 110-pound female. Beyonce who has no means to be separated. He doesn't want to do it. She's not a threat to him more than slight abrasions from her fingernails. I don't care if we use the actual letter of the law to not charge, but I also don't care because it literally does possibly make perfect sense to go full on domestic assault and do the whole thing. It's your opportunity to make a decision.
How you doing? Okay. You get a hold of your dad?
Yeah, for a few minutes.
For a few minutes. Okay. All right. And he'll tell you what the plan is. But whatever happens from here on out, learn from this. Do better than what happened today, okay? For both of you.
Very calming voice. Just throwing that out.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That was my hope, that I would help a little bit. Yeah. And we've got more water, so you don't have to guzzle it, but you don't have to nurse it either. We can get you some more. I got it. Do you happen to know where her ID is? She said you would know.
I can get it. Can you come with me?
Yeah, totally.
You didn't trust me.
I don't trust anybody. Thank you.
I don't trust you. Don't open it.
I'll give
Don't
it to her.
take your money.
Thank you. In here?
Like I said, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight.
Yeah. What did he say our plan is?
Please don't allow me to get done.
There you go. So you're going to take the van and we're going to find another place for him tonight? Is that what? Just one night. Just one night. And then you can still get your star shots, your time lapse. Yeah. You want another water?
Okay.
Yeah. Not a problem.
I've got him in the hotel room tonight. So here in just a minute, I have to keep you guys separated. For right now, don't contact each other. Don't worry about it. Okay? Do you want me to say anything to him? Because I can do that for you. You want me to let him know that you love him and that you'll see him tomorrow and stuff like that? I'll be bad about that too. Okay, I'll make sure that he has fun. Okay? And if I have anything else with cell phone on, so I can call you back. Alright? Alright, so just kind of sit tight for me real fast.
I'm going to close this, give you some privacy, okay?
By the way,
that was embarrassing. You want a radio?
Here, stand over here real quick. When she gets stressed out, like, get in the shower. Get in the shower. So take a shower, relax, take some time for yourself. So don't take this this night. Take it tomorrow morning after hours. Okay? It was an interesting polling, for sure. Formally introduced.
What's your
Take care.
I just want to make sure you have room to get out.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we'll get you around after this red car. And then just take your time. If you need to pull over and take a moment, that's fine too.
I'm still going to go refill some water.
That'll work. Yeah, we've got water at the visitor center. Okay, you want to come out now? Have a good one. Thank you. I gotta go back and get my lunchbox and my personal phone. Wait, but I was like, we don't need more cooks in the kitchen.
Oh,
I need him to respond if something happens, and then.
Something happened? Yeah, you better go do that.
Holy crap.
Where was he when it happened? He was up the hill, though, right?
He was on the four-wheel drive road.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he was checking out the damage from that.
that's right in front of the email. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who was on the phone? Was that the same call? She called on the phone, then there's the radio.
He was calling his supervisor to find out.
I mean.
Oh.
From
I'm off.
From our ad.
Shoot, sorry.
Okay, I'm off too.
I don't want to try and defend myself by saying anything here, but it's really worked out.
Yeah. So, you want to do me a favor? Let's go ahead and get you to step out of the vehicle. Alrighty? Yeah, whatever you need, I got. Let me know what you need and I'll help out.
She's trying to start up like the website blog. Like every time, there's really a nice morning.
Where's she at? In the back of your car?
He dealt with her. I don't know where he put her.
I think she's in the back of the car. He's got some marks on his chin and his right eye.
She in my car?
Yeah, I think she's here.
This is my car.
Want me to get him to unlock it?
I know I was trying to push away. So let's just take a minute, step back and breathe. And see if you got it. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
You want to tell me about hitting that first?
Hitting the curb and her grabbing the wheel.
You grabbed the wheel?
Yeah. She said, I can't believe we're getting pulled over in this.
What about the speed? Did she take over the...
No, I'm sorry.
The pedal on you?
If I was going fast, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. A moment of I'm still shaking now. The adrenaline. Up and then her grabbing the wheel. So if I sped up, I'm sorry about that. Or if I was speeding before, I'm sorry about that.
You know, it took quite a bit to catch up to you. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We're just going into the park again to get water because we have a 6-gallon water container to fill up, so we're just grabbing water for the hike. And we're just, I was trying to keep everything calm and quiet because there's plenty still to go for a hike.
do me a favor.
If I was shooting, I'm sorry.
And then, do you mind lifting me first so I can check the radio?
I got some.
I just want to make sure, that's all, man. Go ahead, do me a favor.
In the car, with me, I don't know. Just do this. Go ahead, 60.
Laundrie?
What's your date of birth?
Date of birth.
Date of birth? Yeah. Right. I'll take crisscross applesauce. Can I just do in the shade to involve?
I'll give you some shade. Sound good? Alright, I'll do the best I can like that.
I wasn't trying to be a jerk, I was just that.
No, one, I appreciate you asking as opposed to just doing it or jumping up. So that's cool. Yeah, so I heard it on the radio, I guess. You guys got into a disagreement at Moonflower?
Yeah, no, we were outside Moonflower, and I was just trying to... Our disagreement was... I can't even pinpoint our disagreement. Our disagreement is just that sometimes Gabby gets worked... My fiance gets worked up.
Sure.
And the thing was just that it's not really a mess back there, but she says that I'm all dirty, and you can see my flip-flops are all dirty. So she was just on my case about being dirty, and I was saying, okay, well, I'm sorry about that. So then we decided I said, let's lock up the car and just go for a little separate walk, just to calm down for a second. And she wanted the keys for the car and everything, so
sure.
That's when it turned into a little bit of a duel. And then I was loud and verbal.
Can you describe the duel? Because I'm going to say this. It looks like you're bleeding on the right side of your face by your eye, right eye, in several spots. And then down here,
I got a baby wipe for her and me, and yeah.
So you got scratches here, here, here.
I was just trying to keep this hand here, pushing her away, and she had her cell phone and her rings and everything. So.
And she struck you.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to push that. I'm not claiming to be the victim. It was a squabble, and I'm sorry if we got
Well, no, it sounds like a physical altercation between you and your fiance. So it's a domestic dispute. The police are here. We're here figuring it out. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I hope she's fine too.
Have you ever? You guys have done this before? Squabbled in public like this?
Small squabbles.
Touched each other physically like this?
Small squabbles, never in public. Yeah. But yeah, it's gotten slightly physical before, but it's not like anyone's got a broken bone or anything. I just have some. It'll heal. If you're an outdoorsy, I'm sure you're an outdoorsy guy. You got plenty of scars.
Sure.
I'm sorry. And I love her so much. So,
how long you guys been engaged?
About, funny to say, probably a year now. I asked her to marry me at Amicola Falls in Georgia, right at the start of the Appalachian Trail.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
You
Hiked the whole trail?
Oh, no.
I've done probably, I wouldn't say most of it, but hundreds and hundreds of miles. I've been doing it since like I was 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in New York, and I was doing it for like the PA area, New York and Maine, New Hampshire, and then I moved down to Florida and started going up from Maine. I did like a 3-month hike then, and got
Very
pretty
cool.
far.
Okay. How long you guys together before you popped the question?
Before that, a year or 2 years. We've known each other all throughout high school.
Okay. And you said you were born in 97.
97, she's 98.
She's 98.
Yeah.
Okay. Same high school then?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, they're going to ask her some questions. Are you guys just traveling cross country? Do you live in the van, or what's the story there?
We're doing some cross country travel, and we've been staying a lot of the BLM land and everything on the way here. Especially around here, there's like whole perimeters.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of BLM land out west for sure.
Sorry if I keep ducking this.
It's okay. I'm doing my best to help out as well. All right. And you said that scar on your right hand is old?
This one?
Yeah, the newer one.
This?
Yeah.
Is this a wire?
Wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fishing wire.
Okay.
You want to come stand in the shade? See, we got another bald man.
He knows the struggle.
I know the struggle. I don't mean to butt in. I just felt kind of bad for you. Maybe if you stand here, you'll have more to. I don't want to be a weirdo ducking down. No, I know it is. I'm a business sombrero. Well, from when I first got here, we were more worried about what kind of guy you are than what we heard. But in talking to your girlfriend, it sounds to me like you maybe not so clear cut. Did you already give a statement to this officer? I don't.
No, he just shared it with me. Yeah.
This gentleman noticed that you had some marks on your neck. Yeah. I guess it's on her too. We're just trying to figure out what all happened. And I know you probably already told your story. This officer is probably going to be the one handling the whole case. You want to listen to what he has to say and
Yeah, absolutely.
tell him what happened, will you? If you don't mind. Start at the beginning for me. Start at the beginning.
I'm going to turn off my car because there's noise out here.
We've been in BLM land for the past week or so, traveling around, and the flies here are like pretty intense. So the flies have definitely been getting to her, and then my feet are dirty and everything. So I think that our little squabble started because we were hanging out at the coffee shop, and when we got back to the van, there was some dirt and stuff in the van, and I moved our food around. It was a little disorganized, so it gets a little. You take those. Sorry about that. Do you need any water? That's okay. It's hot out here. We were going to get water because we ran out. But
I got some. I'll get some.
No, it's alright. I don't like plastic bottles. It's okay. Thank you, though. But we just had a little disagreement there. Disagreement was just that she was getting a little worked up, and I was saying, no, it's okay. Thank you. No, it's good. It was just more disagreement, and I just wanted to say. What was the disagreement about? It was. I wouldn't even call it disagreement. It was just that I'm dirty and I can't stand being dirty. Like I got dirty feet, I got sand on my flip flops and stuff like that. It was that we were at the coffee shop for so long because we were there from 9 to 3. So I guess there's a few little things, little really. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but I'm sure you have. Little things. And we really we weren't physical before the point where I said, all right, let's just take a breather and like walk away for a minute. I'll lock the van up and I'll go for a walk this way, and you can go walk this out that way in the block. You know, there's that what is it called?
Moonflower, yeah.
Yeah, nice area. You can go either way. It's all shaded. So let's go for a little walk and breather, come back. It's you never have to do that, whatever. But I'm not upset with her. But she got worked up, and she had a phone in her hand and a keys and everything. She wanted, not a key, her ring. She had her ring, her phone. And I was holding on to the keys because I didn't want to go anywhere. And my big fear is, I don't have my phone. I don't have a phone. So she goes off without me. So I'm on my own. So I was saying, let's just go for a walk. And she was trying to get the keys for me. So I was just going, wait, back up, and letting she hit me. And I didn't get. I don't want to push you, but I didn't get overtly physical. I was just trying to keep her away and not get hit. And then I got really loud, and then that's why you were paying attention where I was going. Back up, get away, just give me a phone.
Okay, so you said you pushed her to create some distance, obviously, right? What happened after that? What got the scratches on your eye?
The phone.
The phone. So you pushed her and she hit you?
She was It wasn't like a push and she jumped on me. She was already, I don't want to, swinging, and I was
multiple hands.
A lot of angles, a lot of nails, a lot of rings.
Yeah, you got 3 scratches on your neck. You've got one on the left side of your nose. You've got one on your face here, and you've got 4 that are bleeding over there. So it looks like 2 hands coming at you.
Do you mind lifting up your right sleeve for me? I'm curious about that.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of nails. I suppose fingernails. But
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
absolutely.
I'm not complaining about
Is it
fingernails.
bruised or tender or anything like
No.
that?
I'm fine, and I love that. I hope she doesn't have too many complaints about me. I'm just, I feel bad that it had to get so public. I was just trying to be loud to this and this, and, try to make her calm down and be like, look, everyone's watching. And like, stop with that.
And then to create distance with her, it sounds like you had to push her away at some point because she was kind of attacking you. Is that correct?
I don't want to be who got hurt more or anything like that.
No.
And
I haven't even talked to her yet. I haven't
even
seen her. But you've obviously got some bleeding.
I got a quick question for you, Ryan.
Sure.
Do you take any medications or
My heart rate up whenever the lights flash on, it gets your heart rate up. If I see my,
trust me, it does me too, and I'm the one who it gets me going a little
you probably
bit.
could say, hey buddy, whenever somebody walks up.
So, okay.
She take any medication?
Yeah,
Does your partner take any medication for anything?
Crazy.
Yeah. So I understand being amped. You're probably still adrenaline buzzing right now.
Yeah.
I would be.
If I seem shaky,
No, I'm not worried about that. I understand the situation. I would be too. Whenever I'm talking to police officers or I'm in a fight in public, I'd freak out. I'd be a little jacked up.
To describe myself, very happy-go-lucky. I've been left in the park. It's been wonderful. Got a little squabble today. But.
Right. Well, this happened outside the park. It's why the local PD are here. I'm a federal officer with Arches, and you're on Arches right now, but it sounds like the incident really happened outside the park. So I believe it'll be Moab PD's thing to take care of. Yeah.
You're Ranger now.
I'm a Ranger now, so doing law enforcement. I've been doing it for a while. For 10
I was
years.
wondering if you're doing like the Ranger classes. Before you did this.
Oh yeah, I did a few. But with the putting your hands on each other, there's going to be a crime for that. Again, it's outside of the park for me. So if this had happened in the park, you'd be charged with probably disorderly conduct. See if anyone wanted to press charges or something like that. But as for what's going on outside the park, that's up to them completely.
Just kind of hanging tight.
Yeah.
All right.
Where you guys live, actually? You live in Georgia?
Florida.
Florida.
Was our last trip before we started our trip. Still get mail there.
How long have you been on this trip?
4 to 5 months now. I think you're teetering on to 5.
What was the determinant? What was the ending of the trip going to be? Were you moving to a new place
We're
or
going to
full circle?
Portland. 2 years ago we did a cross-country trip, which we loved, so we did it in a Nissan Sentra.
Sure.
Like a tiny little car. So I was like, let's do it better, and it's got a big van. Not a big, tiny van compared to all the Sentras. But I said, let's try and do it a little better,
Sure.
and it's been great so far for sure. But yeah, we're going over to Portland, and I don't know if you're more familiar with it, but Wolfing, have you ever heard of that? WWOOFING.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. worldwide opportunities on organic farms. It's like a volunteer workaway type of situation.
Oh, you're living
where you
here?
can work on organic farms. So that's our goal once we get over to Washington. We're going to do that from Washington, then down into Oregon, and then down into California. We'll try and roll along the whole coast. What part of California did you say? Yeah. It's been a good time.
You're going to be going through there?
We'll get good in the way of outdoors. Go ahead.
But no, it wasn't too bad at all.
So I just got on the phone with one of the two witnesses, and I wanted to want me to tell you what he said. Yeah. Okay. Do you mind
Sweet.
hanging with him?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't feel there's any need to not tell you this. When I heard the radio, first of all, it's taking place in town, so I was only listening in one ear, you know. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, it ended up here, but they said domestic. They described your van, and they said guy hit a girl got in the car. So people must have seen you when you pushed her away.
I'm definitely, if you saw me or her, if your little kid wanted a cookie or something, who would you come up to? Big, scary,
Well, I
blonde
mean...
hair, or beautiful blonde hair.
But I mean, it was accurate to the point where we're here now,
Yeah.
and you've obviously been in a scuffle, which you've admitted to. You're obviously injured a little bit. So yeah, they're gonna do their thing, figure it out. As of right now, Park Service is kind of helping out. I appreciate you chatting with me, trying to help calm everybody down a little bit.
You go if you want to go. I can't tell you to go.
No, you cannot.
Hang around.
No, that's all
I'd
right.
like to hear more from you about your. If you want to ask a question, you don't need to ask a question. So tell me your story. I want to hear your how you got into the whole Park Service. Were you from the
park where I'm from that I used to hang out with as a kid, and getting paid to protect parks seems like a pretty cool deal.
Was your goal to end up here, or is this like your station's here for now and you got like a big...
I worked here for 2 years back in the day, and now I'm back full time. I like the area a lot. The work's really rewarding. To help people in all situations, including stuff like this. Yeah, someday maybe I'll get back home to a local park, but for the time being, hanging out, working. But
long-term dream, goal?
Yeah.
Get back to it?
Yeah, eventually I probably will. Seriously, you never know though. So do you guys have what's it called? Pretty sweet. You guys get would you guys be sharing housing because you're a couple?
Yeah, we would. A lot of them are set up differently. Some farms they want you to come to because you just set up a profile and then people apply and go to so some profiles are like a grandma and grandpa and you go and stay in their bedroom or something, and some of them are like yoga retreats and stuff like that where they have like 10 to 15 workers at a time that are like always coordinating activities, so it's pretty diverse kind of stuff to handle it. But one right now, they have like a cabin or something on the property you can stay in, but we'll probably end up staying in the van anyway. I'll give you a tour.
So I know I'd be curious, but yeah, right now, no, not right now. All right, that's kind of cool. Do you guys have a date set for the wedding?
For the wedding, no.
No.
It was going to be February 27th last year, but then the virus came about and changed it up.
Yeah, that'll screw things up.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Did you ask No, I have not. Brian, unfortunately, in the state of Utah, we don't have discretion on some things. Like, for example, if I pull you over for speeding and I want to give you a warning, I can do that because it's under Class A, it's a Class B or under. If I want to give you warnings for all kinds of stuff, I can, but there's a few things I can. When I say I'm not in charge of it. One of the things that the state legislature doesn't give us discretion on is charging when it comes to a domestic assault. And it sounds like you guys are living together, so you meet the statute for domestic partners. And you do have injuries, and both an independent witness, probably the next one we're going to talk to as well, which we haven't talked to yet, but the one we did talk to, and your own companion have made it clear that she was the primary aggressor and that she was striking you and you received injuries. You haven't admitted to striking her. She has not admitted to you striking her. The witness did not see you strike her. So at this point, you're the victim of a domestic assault. That even if you didn't want to pursue this, we don't have a choice. The best thing we could do to not, the law says we have to charge her. It doesn't say we have to put her in jail. Okay, but it also says we have to separate, do a no contact order, and that we have to put her in jail if we cannot separate. And there's a little problem here. You guys are out of Florida living in the van together. How are we supposed to separate you guys? Now, I don't want to take this small 20, what is she? 22-year-old female in jail. You could definitely defend yourself against, but at the same time, we can't say because you're a male and she's a female, we can't treat this different than if you were the male hitting her. We got to treat it the same.
Yeah, I know.
So she's kind of in a tough spot. So unless you have an idea about how she can not go to jail and be separated, do you have friends in town? Somewhere she can stay? Tomorrow, if you want to, it's up to you.
Can I go to jail?
You can't because we don't have a charge for you. And tomorrow, if you wanted to get with her again tomorrow,
Take the break.
if you want to be with her again tomorrow, because after 5 so office is closed, you can go to the police department and fill out a waiver to drop the no contact order so you guys can still be together. But she's going to have a court date online in a week or two. She's going to have to show her a court date online and answer. The prosecutor might drop it. They might say, for example, if you're not willing to pursue it, if that's your decision.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm not going to do anything. My fiance, I love her. I'm sorry that I had to get so public. But so I just want to get like the checklist of things they got to do to get rid of it. So
you want her back? Well, she'll get a paper with the court date.
I don't get rid of it.
Well, the court date has to be attended in order for them to decide whether they need to continue or drop it. The first is just an initial appearance to say, are you who we think you are? Yes. Here's this. Do you understand the charges that are brought against you? Yes or no? Yes or no? The answer. Do you have an attorney? Yes or no? Do you need one? And then from there, she can ask to speak to the prosecutor. The prosecutor might be contacting you. Say, hey man, I know she's 110 pounds soaking wet, and you're a big strong guy. We understand you're not even wanting to pursue this, so the cops have to call the statute. How, where in the interest of you, of justice for you as a victim, what do you think? And they can decide to still prosecute her, or they can decide to drop it, or they can decide to give her a plea and make it kind of go away. They can suspend her driver's license, they can issue a warrant for her, so she needs to play ball.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And we're a team. Me and her are a team. I'm sorry about all this. I apologize again. But so she's got her online court date. Just acknowledge that she's her, and then she's got the one for the.
Well, there's automatically right now there's something called a no contact order in place.
Yeah.
From this point forward until tomorrow, if you wish to drop it, you have to go into the 217 East Center Street, Moab City Police Department, and you have to ask them. We'll give it to you. You want to fill out a waiver that you're requesting a waiving of the contact order, no contact order. No contact order means she cannot come in contact with you, she cannot talk to you, she cannot text you, she cannot go into any premises that you're occupying, she cannot go to your vehicle. And until you drop that, or until court date, if you don't drop it, it stays in effect until midnight on the day of court. And then that gives you time to get a protective order, a long-term one, if you feel like you need one. But it sounds like you don't even want this one. So tomorrow, they open at 8, you can go into the police department, you can fill out the waiver, they can remove it, and you can say, hey babe, where you at? Let me pick you up. And you can pick her up. Now, we're hoping not to put her in jail, but if she doesn't have somewhere to go tonight, to be separate from you, and where are we supposed to
I can't talk to her now because it's separation,
there's
right?
no contact order.
So, tell me this. Do you guys have enough money for like a hotel room or anything like that? Because what we could do is we cite her for this, and then I give her a ride over to whatever hotel you guys are.
You can pick her up there tomorrow if you want to drop the no way. They don't
on your way, go pick her up, you stop over there at the PD, sign the paperwork as they request you, and then you can go get her right literally.
Unless you know someone else in town that's a friend that she can stay with.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. I don't, and I guess that.
Man, I sure hate to. I don't want her to go to jail.
Will it be, if she goes to jail, it's like, that goes down somewhere instead of her going to a hotel, right? If you did a citation, it would be.
It kind of depends. So if she goes to jail, they're going to book her. And they'll take her fingerprints and go on her criminal history. And then if they if they don't convict her, then it will just show that it was dismissed under. It'll show up on criminal history, but the charge was dismissed. If she's found guilty, it'll show up that she was guilty of domestic assault. But the charge itself will show up on her criminal history until she gets it expunged. Now, even if we give her a ticket, we're still going to take a fingerprint, and it's still going to show up. Either way, it's still going to show up. There's no way around a Class A. Or is this Class B? This is Class B. But they do require a fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The other part is, if you contact her or she contacts you, she can be charged with a Class A.
well,
Which is a little bit different, but it doesn't help.
if you were to contact her and she responds to you, then she could get a new charge for violating no contact order. No contact order doesn't restrict you, it restricts her. So if you go talk to her and we find out you're not in trouble, she'll be in trouble. So it's in your interest to. Does that all make sense?
No, I'm getting it all.
It's a lot, really quickly.
No, I'm getting it all. I'm just trying to figure out a way through it.
You don't know anyone in town? You guys been here how long?
No, I don't know anyone in town. If she went,
I don't think CK will take her if she's the aggressor.
No.
It is a women's shelter.
I'm curious.
You can find out. Maybe she'll know where to go.
if you did a citation, like say she drove off and she could drive off in this car.
We could give you a ride somewhere.
I got my backpack.
So it's for you.
I got my backpack.
You can
I
sit at night.
You want to drive me to Delegate?
Did she have a good driver's license? And
Did you do it? Yeah, she did.
you trust her with your vehicle? And
Yeah, she can handle it.
well, then you'd kind of be homeless for the night.
And man, I can't talk to her at all.
Well,
And I've got to do the thing, so I can't go camping.
we can tell her what it is that she needs to do to get through all this, and then let her know what your plan is.
Here's the problem, though. If we take you up to Delicate Arch, you're going to be hooking it from Delicate Arch all the way down to Moab Center Street. So you can fill out that paperwork, because if you're not there by noon tomorrow,
They're closed at noon tomorrow because it's early out Fridays over the office. So they won't be in the office.
you'd be looking at Monday morning before you get out.
And again, we're not trying to make your life hard, but this is written in statute. There's nothing
Yeah, a
we
lot of
can do about it.
bureaucracy.
It's designed to protect victims of domestic assault. Not everybody's the same. This is different
Yeah.
than normal, but we have to treat everything the same. That's how it is.
Did you say that he can't afford a hotel?
No?
Very little money we have for sure.
Hotel expensive here now.
You want me to? I'll call Steve Haven.
CK will take you for the night.
I'll see if they'll take either one of them.
Steve Haven.
This is a women's shelter.
Oh.
CK will take you, and they will help you tomorrow.
I asked you're like a block and a half away from the TV.
Let's see if CK will take him because they actually put up. Actually, they didn't take you guys, but they got a hotel for that.
Yeah.
CK might get you a hotel. Now, what she does.
I might be sleeping outside in a sleeping bag.
No.
So, like, I don't need a hotel.
I think
I'm just saying.
I think CK will get you a hotel. If you want her to have Ben, we don't care. It's up to you. But there's nothing we can do about the rest.
I don't want to open it now. I'm just trying to think. I gotta make like a little bag.
Well, step one, they're going to call CK Haven. Hopefully that works out. We'll either put you up, get you a room. Probably not get her a room because she's the aggressor, but yeah, making some progress here. And then I guess the situation is tomorrow by noon, get to PD, sign a piece of paper, and off you go.
That's too terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering.
Not the plan for today.
I'm sure it wasn't ideal, yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to. I don't want to go to.
No, and it sounds like they're doing you a solid because they easily, I mean, based on what happened, they could easily take her to jail without a doubt. They're kind of going out of their way to find a pretty agreeable situation for everybody. Pretty cool dudes.
So, the after hours guy isn't there at their office right now. He's going to run from his house over there, and we're going to get you all lined up. Don't worry about it. Just phone call that they wait on. So don't feel like you are making anybody do anything extra. Trying to make this as easy as possible. I'm not going to take her quicker or anything like that.
No, I really appreciate it.
I know how rough this stuff can be. I did that veterinary for 5.5 years. Yeah, believe me, if I were to say that
That's why I'm like,
Sometimes
I gotta walk away, I gotta breathe, and flipping it backfires even then. You know, but
I'm not going to try to sit here and give you like
no,
advice.
yeah.
You've been on this. almost as long as what I have. There's nothing I can tell you that's gonna really make a difference. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry that all this happened. I'm sorry that it went through.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, could I get my key and make like a little bag? If you can grab me some of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you mind watching for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you don't mind doing it over here, so I'm actually getting in the road.
Okay. Ready to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that would have been terrible. No, I'm an artist. These are my inks.
Oh, yeah.
If they would have blown open, that would have been... Then the relationship would be over.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Want to hit that pump? Guys, it's been a mess. You can watch me, but you don't watch me like specifically. I'm going to pick up all this crap like tiny feathers and arrowheads and trinkets and stuff. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you didn't find any arrowheads in the park, because then you're dealing with
I did not.
You're dealing with the ranger here.
It looks
So.
very tacky and not real.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Leave it better than you found it.
Or just leave it in general. Don't pick it up.
Don't try and improve it.
Yeah. What kind of instrument is that?
This one?
Yeah.
It's actually a guitar. It's called a backpacker guitar.
Oh, okay.
It's just got like a thinner body.
Sure.
It's got 6 strings and everything.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I know I look very stupid. You're making me more responsive.
Oh, no. I mean, these are your things, right? And they fell over. You want to clean them up. That's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, dude, it's pretty organized, pretty clean. That must have been that curve that you hit.
It was
Must have been that must have been the.
It made the thing pop off and everything.
Buy the van like this, or did you customize it yourself?
Oh, I customized it myself.
Nice.
For sure.
Not bad at all.
It only cost... The van itself was $7, which I think was too much for it.
7?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I think it's too much for it. I don't know, maybe it's probably
It is small, but
it's
you know
probably what
what?
people pay for it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it was only $3 to finish it, so $10 grand total. I got this like great little camper on wheels.
And this green bag right here isn't the one?
This is my like camping backpack.
Okay. Okay, no, get what you need. They said it was fine, so go for it. That's okay. I was just checking. I'm just checking to see if you're getting all the stuff you need.
Yeah. Really, I just need my phone and my charger. Just because I gotta not contact her, but contact her, I guess, when the whole thing's over.
Yeah.
No, that was the thing I started off the trip. I said no, because I'm from Florida, so I do actually have like rifles and handguns and stuff, but I don't want to bring anything.
Okay, cool. And you don't have any with you?
The only problem with the law, I just wanted to go camping. The only thing I harbined is dirty socks. Something to say. My phone. trying to find the right charger.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep apologizing.
It's okay. No, the step-by-step is probably always appreciated, you know. Explain what you're doing before you blindly grab somewhere. There's nothing, can't be mad at someone for that.
I'm not even gonna be able to find a phone charger. I'm a battery dog.
Okay. What's the part you're missing? The plug or the cord?
The box part, I guess. But I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'll be able to.
a refuge, they'll be able to set you up. Where'd you guys camp last night?
It was. Oh shoot, what was it called? Oh, it was Double Garden.
At the campground?
Yeah.
They had a spot?
What?
They had a spot at the campground?
Yeah, we reserved it like months ago.
Okay, it was actually in the park.
Yeah, it's 19.
All right, cool.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Can I take 2 minutes of your time?
Of course, of course.
Because there was an assault that took place and you were obviously showing signs of the strike, do you mind if I take pictures of the injuries? I know it's not super severe. I mean, you want me to call? I mean, I can call EMS if you want me to. You don't seem like you want to.
If you want to take a photo, you can take a photo.
Yeah, I need to take pictures for my evidence because otherwise it's going to be your say, her say, my say, and the court's going. So I have to. Alrighty.
Right face, neck, one of his ring fingers, I think, has got a scratch on it. And then you saw earlier the arm.
Yeah, I was trying to build some consistency between the story.
Oh, sure. Oh, that one? Is that right there?
Maybe on the keyboard.
Could have been a cat. It could have been a.
I know you said this is from a wire, but I'm going to take a picture of it just in case, and I'll document this. Yeah, you're saying that's from a wire, not from her. It's just I want to document everything. And then your right arm. Do you have anything on the other arm, on your back, chest, anything like that? All right, let me get your neck real quick as well. You want to kind of tilt your head off to the right and look up this way?
There you go, perfect.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
And then, this is just for precautions. We can go back there if you want some privacy. I want to, like I said, I want to do it very clear. I talked to my contact over there at David. People that can help with the towing and stuff like that are out of the office. And a couple people trying to get that lined up. Certain people have access to the corporate card. He doesn't. So we're trying to get everything lined up. It's going to take us a few minutes to get that lined up, get her cited and stuff like that. Like I said, we're going to be handing her a piece of paper that has the court comment and stuff like that. And she'll be able to give you all that information. Okay? Want to handcuff the ball?
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and finish getting your stuff?
Yeah.
Fine, go in here.
Phone charger with a bus, you couldn't find it?
No, but it's okay. I'll just be phone wallet keys is always my thing. Phone wallet keys.
Yeah, no,
that's it.
Universal.
I'll grab a book. Where can I find a book?
I see 4 there. I saw 2 in the
There's some up there. I'm trying to find the one I'm reading right now.
Stardust, I saw that one.
Yeah. Wait, we see Stardust somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the front.
Oh, it's in the front.
In
Yeah.
the front.
Have you read Stardust?
I saw the movie 100 times. Good stuff.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and it's phone charger. All right.
Perfect. Jackpot. You don't need to change your clothes or nothing like that? They get you in the
These have been
hotel.
good the past couple of days.
We get a shower at the hotel, at least. That's going to help.
Someone's got to give her the keys. Actually, no, she has her own keys.
Sure. Well, as it goes, it's going to be, they're going to leave the car with her, right?
Yeah.
And then the Moab PD, they're going to take you to where you got to go next. Yeah. Oh, I am. Don't worry. It's all right.
I was just thinking, I got a bunch of crap in my hands. I do have a little backpack.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
My hairbrush all ready.
Yeah, you look like you need that. I just want to say too, as a victim, I want to apologize if I came across as, accusatory or,
You made me feel bad. I did feel bad. You came up and you're like, no way, asshole. And I was like,
oh, shoot. There's mud or blood all over the car.
I think it's black.
Holy cow. But no, did I really make you feel that bad?
No.
You're being sarcastic right now?
A little sarcastic. No, but it was just a little small. I feel really bad about it. I flew out of
Oh, now I'm on camera and I feel terrible. I was just like, yeah, I don't want to scare you because he's a victim, but generally domestic violence like this,
I was a victim and you were making me cry.
Asking questions and anyway, that's what I just want to drive home is that as a victim, if I didn't come across as understanding bad shit, because again, this is their case. I'm just here talking to you, basically, if nothing else, distracting you, trying to calm you down. I think we're at that point now, but if there was any confusion before,
I got you.
Trying to shade you out.
Separate and everything.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all.
I just Bernie, I'm gonna get my hat.
Yeah, get that hat.
It's funny you notice I've been locking every door because there's no beeper. So every time I open and close the door, I have to have it in my soul.
Oh sure.
Lock it.
Yeah.
So I always know it's locked.
Well, when it's your life on the road, you gotta watch out.
We don't have that many super valuables, but still,
What you got? Yeah.
Food is valuable.
Right. That's pretty convenient though with the online court.
Yes.
So you don't have to wait here for another week.
One more thing.
Yep.
Promise is the last thing.
Well, you're fine. Again.
I have a report from one of our
Yep.
This is a bag of pens. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
I just want to say, so you don't know I'm not opening anything weird.
Sure.
Bag of pens. You have to look at my paintings. Look at my paintings.
Very cool.
Oh, there it is. Not a weapon. It is a
Kitchen knife.
kitchen knife.
All right. Where am I gonna put this?
Okay, sorry. Let me put it in the kitchen knife colored bag. It was in the door. It must have popped out.
In the door. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yep.
Sneaking in my bag, or did you
thank
notice?
you, Frank.
Got the melon now.
Oh wow. I didn't even notice that. I saw the knife and I went tunnel vision.
I copy direct. I'm on the phone drive over. I'll try to spot this around
real
that way.
quick just because they're standing here. I don't know
Absolutely.
if we have to
And you
wait
drew it
for
all.
them.
The stamp or you drew that?
I drew it. It's a brush and ink.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's really great.
I try and
man.
just try and fill up the page. The moths around here.
Oh yeah.
I try and do regional on the stuff that I actually see. I try not to do stuff from my mind. I try and do it from
Yeah.
stuff
Heck
that I'm
yeah.
actually looking
No,
at.
that's really great, man. really cool.
Actually, you said stamp. I used to carve line of cut stamps, and I used to stamp these bookmarks with like my designs.
Sure.
So I carved all of them, and these are like all the. Some of them are really good. Some of them are joke ones, like The Simpsons and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
no, it's really good.
But a lot of them are like, I put a lot of effort into it.
For sure. No, I stamped in school and I sucked at it. They were never that crisp or clear, so that's pretty great.
Oh, this was when I was proud of this car.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's funny that you're like the ranger and the police and everything, but I'm just giving you the regular van tour that I get. Like in the
well, right now I'm the person too.
5, 6 people maybe probably stopped us, and you know, like we can't make a meal or anything without someone coming up and going, "Oh my God!"
They just want to see the van, just random people. They want to see the.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's beautifully done. It's real nice.
I tried to incorporate natural elements. I feel like a lot of people try and turn the van into like a house and insulation and everything. I just tried to make it like a mobile tent. Yeah. It's really at night we sleep on the the fold down mat.
Yeah.
We just have to make the regular fold down mat. People try to get like a whole queen mattress in it. I'm like, well, this stuff you can fit it, but
right.
But if we're gonna be roughing it camping, we're gonna be roughing it.
Absolutely. No, that's cool.
I don't like plastic utensils. Sorry. I'll be fine with this one. Is it a horse?
One.
Line set.
There we go. All right.
My melon, my paintbrush.
Did you get the melon and moonflower?
I got the melon. I bought 9 melons like 2 weeks ago, and they've been slowly ripening. The whole back was melons.
So Green River, the city like north of here, their watermelons are world famous.
Yeah, I got the yellow one.
Okay.
I had yellow ones in New York, but it was like exceptional.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, no, they're really, really, really good. So if you're seeing in town.
You know, but it was right past. I think it was Green River or right past Green River. That had all the melons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
There's like 100 melons.
the mill subject that ambulance brought in from 500 West has left in a
I know, that's the thing. So I could never fit in a van like this.
Yeah, but she has a younger brother. We went up to New York from Florida for his graduation, and we would take him around in the van to go like camping. We took him to the Delaware River, and then just like Bear Mountain in New York, a few other spots. But he's like 6 something, so he's like here, and it's like him fitting in is hilarious.
Yeah. Sardine can for him.
It works out well for us because I'm very tiny.
Short people have it made. People complain and
I
think
was thinking it would be a mansion if I was like a dwarf.
if you're little, you can sit comfortably on planes. You can nap anywhere.
Yeah.
Like big people don't fit. We don't fit. Yeah. It ain't all stacked up in the being tall. But yeah.
In 5th grade, I was a small kid, and everyone was like, "Oh, Brian the Giant," and then I was like in middle school, and it was like,
where it all went wrong.
Brian the Munchkin.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah.
1-2-19, that's 1036.
So again, this is gonna go at some point. There's a no contact order, so they're gonna transfer. She's gonna get the van. You're gonna get a ride with them, and then tomorrow, you're gonna go to the PD, sign that paper, and then call her. And then off you go to Washington, or you guys plan to stay west a little
We're
early?
gonna do. I was looking at the map this morning because I was trying to figure out if we had space to do any like wolfing in Iowa or Montana, but we're going up to. I forget them all because it's a long list, but I think it's Kenton, Yosemite. Then we're going to, and we always hit like everything between mountains, like there we are, and we arrive at the next spot. We take like days and days.
All-encompassing trip. Heck yeah.
Alrighty, man. So we're still going to be going through. I do need some things coming up. Do you mind if I get a picture of your driver's license?
Yeah. SOCCL, since I'll be announced talk to them.
This is me.
Uh-oh. Can't wait to see this.
You said that this is still your mailing address, right? Still right away. Alright, and then... Alright, what is your phone number?
Oh, he's coming in.
Thank you guys for helping us.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Have a good night. My phone number?
Understaffed. Yeah, he's got to leave. Something must be busting off in town.
What's that?
Something must be happening in town, and he's got to go. Yeah, understaffed. Defunding us.
What's your favorite hike in the whole park?
Oh, they're all so good. Even the little ones, like in the campground. Like in the campground, there's one or two that are just so short, but they're so great.
You know where her ID is? She said you would know.
I could get it. Can you come with me?
Yeah.
You didn't trust me.
Okay, wait. See?
I didn't want her to come because it's going to take me a long time. I would just be sweating my butt off going, I don't know.
I imagine in a wallet, right?
Which one of these things looks like a wallet? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, just,
It's definitely the thing that looks like a wallet, but I got to find that first.
green thing?
Nah. Not it. I don't think it's up here. What did I just do this?
A lot of little back
I
there.
gotta check the back, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
You first.
You don't think it's in one of those bags? While we're here, just want to check them? I'm pretty sure it's not there.
No, you can look at that. Change that or pocket as well.
Boom. There he goes.
I don't trust you. Don't open it. Don't take her money.
Thank you.
I don't trust you.
No?
I trust them all.
Yeah, well, someone's got to. At least half the time when we're doing something right. Not all so bad. Real good dude.
He had his whole origin story too up on the
Oh,
on the
nice.
slideshow.
Those are
Until he's off to Alaska.
yeah, it keeps going. Ranging as they do.
So was this like your second station?
But, you know, reservoir and desert, a little more to it, not much.
What was your favorite out of all of them, think?
I like this one a lot. Glacier's gorgeous, but,
Glacier, I haven't been there yet, but I would assume it's more more trails and less like this, because the thing that got me going through Zion and even Canyonlands, we get on a hike all the time. I've done hundreds of miles an hour.
Yeah.
Trail. We're definitely hikers. But some of the places we go, I feel like and it says it too, it's like the driving tour. So I feel like Glacier and the 70 and stuff is probably a lot less of a driving tour and more of a, you park at the parking lot. And
yeah, this one, I describe this park as being like Candyland. You literally just go through and see all the stuff. And if you get out of the car, it's like 1 mile here and back, half a mile back. Yeah, Glacier and the bigger parks like that is more like, here's the trailhead, and the thing you're going to hike is 30 miles that way.
Yeah,
Whereas
right.
here, you can do all in a day. Little stuff. But yeah, those bigger parks, there's some sightseers, people that like, you got to get off the car and go actually go see some stuff. It takes a lot more effort. For
Not
sure.
bothering to see people that just aren't appreciated enough, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, a couple things.
Couple things.
Couple things. One, I got your hotel room.
Thank you. Anything outside? No, not yet.
Number two, and this is probably the biggest one. She claims that she did not have intent to hurt you when she was slapping at you. So technically speaking, it does not fit the letter of the code. So I am not going to be charging her with CV. So this is what I am going to do. I'm not going to release you guys together. I want you guys to stay away from each other tonight. Okay? She's agreed to it. Take some time to yourselves. You guys both have the exact same story. So what led up to the incident? So taking some time tonight,
I really
specifically,
appreciate it.
taking some night away from each other is going to be the major breaker in all of this. I think that will help you guys, especially tomorrow when you guys meet up. So she does have a couple of messages for you. One, that she loves you. She's looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Two, don't forget about me.
Yeah, good. He watched me fumble around the entire 3 laps around the car to find no one.
Yeah, find one? Okay. The other thing is, I don't want you guys to contact each other.
No,
Okay, unless
when he said that that she gonna text me or whatever, I was gonna send her a message like, please don't message me because I love you. But yeah,
But tonight,
don't do anything. Yeah.
and I'm with she's passing on her love and good night and stuff like that. All that we do is stuff that I do with my wife too. Okay. So
I appreciate it coming from you.
just so don't. Just try to not contact each other unless
No, I'm
earth shattering, something happens, you guys have to jump in the car right now and drive next door. That kind of stuff.
Or just call us, 911.
Okay.
We'll come.
Exactly. Other than that, just go have a meal by yourself, catch your breath. You're going to be in a hotel room watching TV. You probably want to be on TV. Actually got to sit down and watch some air conditioning and watch TV for a bit. Yeah. So take some time.
And clean those feet in the shower as well.
In the shower, man.
They do it
You gotta
to
clean
solve
up
the
those
problem.
Tony's in there, right? All right, good. Because they're going to have everything that you need to keep the condition stuff. All right. Her main concern is make sure that you have a welcome card for the stuff. Okay. I really appreciate. So I am going to walk her over here to the car. Okay. And if you'll just go stand over here in front of me, pick up real quick. Right here, and I'll go right over here. All right.
You can give her my keys, John.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's fine. The shade, yeah, it's fine. I got it. I'd probably I'll have skin cancer before summer's over.
It's just, my dad has many bouts of skin cancer.
Oh, no.
And he's, got a lot more years than me, and I was involved for a couple of years.
Oh, geez.
I gotta always come back.
Yeah, sunscreen or hat, yeah, both.
I don't want to ask you, is that
Sure.
shotgun semi-automatic or is it a pump shotgun?
Remington 870. So
It is a pump, right?
yeah.
You never had to use it.
So not necessarily
You
shooting.
scare them.
Scare 'em.
Yeah. They have like better memory.
Yeah. So you same gun, fill it with cracker rounds,
Yeah.
rubber bullets, or beanbags. So for that I use it all the time. But actually on people, not
It's funny,
so much.
It's really cool to shoot a bear the gun at all, but if you shot him with a beanbag, it's not going to phase him too bad.
Yeah, it depends
If
which
I make
bear.
angry, he's coming at you.
Depends which bear and what the situation is. But yeah, they're humongous. They're big. But yeah, thankfully, haven't had it.
No bear.
Yeah.
No bear surprise, right?
Right. Not yet. No, really.
Thanks to be scared a lot.
There's a lot of snakes in Lake Mead. I see like freaking what are they? Diamondbacks like every single day. They were beastly. Then I would be like, oh, ranger. Well, another thing is, people in the desert, they usually just they see them and they run them over because they're like snakes, kill it, scary. But it's like I'm a park ranger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my stick that I used to help people get into their cars, and I'll pick up a 4-foot rattlesnake with my stick and get it off the road. And I'll take a photo, of course. But yeah, no, it's cool. Even like snakes, clear them off the road. It's their park too, it's their home, so it's kind of cool.
It's really wanted to be on that and she was doing something in the van, and I could all go lay on the roof just for a minute, because the sun wasn't in fact. And I climbed back down the ladder, I hit the bottom, and just the rattlesnake just
Terrifying.
comes out. So,
Ready for a ride?
Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Sorry about that approach. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Damn truck.
It's all right. It was an interesting rolling. So.
For sure. Well, thanks again. Thank you, man. Take care. Okie dokie.